Hey, my name's Robbie Fulks, and I work with songs. I've been doing it a long time. I write them and make records of them and perform them for people all over. And for some reason, it wasn't until the last couple of years that I started thinking about what are songs, as a sort of abstract category. Why do humans make them? In every culture and time that we can find out about, songs have existed, and humans for some reason have made them and sung them. And what is the function of songs? How are they used after they're made? It's kind of a nerdy question, but there are little clues to the answers to these questions across a bunch of different fields, and the fields are like cognitive neuroscience and ethnomusicology, and even Assyriology, which is a field in which there are three people, and Assyriology because it turns out that the first known songwriter on the historical record was a Mesopotamian princess 4,000 years ago. So, what kind of songs did she write? How were they used by her group, so to speak? There's tons of interesting stuff on this subject, and I want to share some of my research with you in the class I'm doing called Five Things I've Learned, Five Things I've Learned About the Nature of Song. Pretty harmonic there. How did that work? Harmonics. There's all sorts of nerdy stuff about music and all sorts of broadly interesting stuff too. So I'm not just going to talk about Assyriology by any means. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Nashville number system and about my ideas about narrative perspective. We're going to look at a Paul Simon song. And so I hope you'll join me. Five things I've learned about the nature of songs. And we'll make it a lot of back and forth, I hope, from you. I look forward to interacting with you and hearing your questions and learning from you. So join me. Music isn't just for musicians or singers or whoever. It's for everybody. It's everybody ought to be singing and listening to and thinking about music, in my opinion. It's fun and it's profitable, so come join me.